one question which a lot of contact center leaders have, Dave, is you mentioned about the workforce management and managing of careers. I was talking to a contact center leader 2 weeks ago, massive contact center, and their attrition was 80%. And he said, Ashish, it's been 100% or in some quarters over the last few years. And incredible business, all insourced contact center agents, so on. I don't want to ask you what your number is, but my general question is how do you manage morale, sort of career growth, excitement in this very demanding job, right? And would love to hear your perspective on that.
Yeah, it was, well, I mean, I think I've been very fortunate because at Carta, we've had, just amazing growth over the past 4 years since I've been here. I mean, when I started, my organization was, probably about 45 people. It's going to be, it's well over 200 now. It's probably going to be 230. And so it's grown quite a bit, with all of that growth. I mean, and I think I explained earlier on in the conversation here, like there's a diversity of products growing. And I think personally, I've been graced by having a lot of great things going on around me. So keeping my workforce interested in the company's success and connecting what they're doing on a day-to-day basis to the company's success has really been, in my mind, the key to retention. So our retention's actually been very, very good. Now, the other thing that we've done is we've been very willing to enable people to not only grow within our own organization and giving them a lot more visibility and clarity in terms of what their upward path is. If they want to be an individual contributor and go that path, we also have a lot more clarity on what does it take to go a leadership route. And then we also have a lot of clarity now on what it takes to be mobile within the company and grow laterally into other organizations. So the natural fits that come out of onboarding and support, this is where you get to know the product inside and out. And our product is very, very feature rich, right? And so with that feature rich nature of the application, the product experts end up opening all kinds of doors for themselves. And so that gives people the opportunity to go into customer success, into sales, into marketing. People have been 409A valuations analysts. I mean, we've put compliance. Like we've put people in every part of the organization, and we actually view that as a huge service to the organization because this is a lot of people have grown their careers here and have continued to go on and look for other ways where they can leverage their knowledge of the customer and the product and take that to other areas. So two questions out of that. So do you, in your interview process, are you selecting for folks for each of these different business areas? That's one maybe. And the second is this, is this active career planning, which is just like, hey, you do this for 6 or 9 months or 12 months, and then you do X, Y, or Z, and you pick out of a buffet of options, something. So we've actually had to be very careful about this because people were moving so fast out of our organization. Then it was very challenging. You gotta retain skill level, right? And you need senior mentors for the younger team members. And so like there was a period of time where we were growing so fast, and the type of people we were bringing in really wanted to move quickly, where that became a big challenge for us. I think we want a healthy mix of both. We want a healthy mix of people who are interested in building a career long-term in the delivery functions. And they really are thrilled about the work we do and how they get an opportunity to work for the customers and be able to continue to go upward as an individual contributor path, doing more and more impactful things. But then we also want a healthy group of people who want to come in and, will spend a healthy amount of time with us, but then may want to go on and help the company out in different ways. So I think you can't be over-rotated one way or other because both of those things carry different challenges with them. And, we've been, I think we've been on the side of being stressed because our people move so fast, because they become skilled very quickly, but then they, the next thing you know, they're moving on to this other organization. And that has been one of our biggest challenges, making sure that we keep them in place long enough. So, most of our attrition has been internal, right?
Interesting.
I mean, it's not external attrition. It's not people going to other companies. It's really them going out of our organization or moving to different roles within our organization or going out of our organization somewhere else in Carta.